أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة لأهل التقوى واليقين والجنة للموحدين والنار للمشركين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله آل الله واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أعداء الله إلى يوم لقاء الله. أما بعد، السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله وعلى الأرواح التي حلت بفنائك. عليك مني سلام الله أبدا ما بقيت وبقي الليل والنهار، ولا جعله الله آخر العهد مني لزيارتكم. السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين. Our first salawat goes for the honor of our great Prophet Khatamul Anbiya, Khatamul Awsiya, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him and his progeny. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Our second salawat goes for the honor of Imam al-Shuhada, Sayyid al-Shuhada, Hazrat Abi Abdullah al-Husayn alayhi salatu wassalam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Of course, our third salawat goes for the honor of our leader, the Imam of our time, our hope, our future, our savior, Imam Mahdi Ajjalallahu Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. It's great opportunity for all of us to be alive in this material world, and once again Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us the tawfiq to participate in different sessions which have been held by the name of Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wassalam. Really, to hear about Imam Hussein, to consider time and ponder over the revolution of Imam Hussein, over this big university, needs a great prosperity. When each year the month of Muharram arrives, all of us have a great responsibility of the commemoration of the remembrance of Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wassalam. Imam Hussein has done a lot for us. Today, if we have an opportunity to have access to pure Islam, to Islam that Muhammad, our great Prophet, Khatamul Anbiya, has propagated, if today we have access to Islam of our great Prophet, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it's because of that great revolution which took place in the land of Karbala. Really, if the revolution of Imam Hussein was not there, then today we don't know what's happening for our Aqidah, what's happening for our school of thought. So Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wassalam has a lot of rights, a big right over all of us, over Shia and Sunni. Inshallah, during these days, I will be at your service, and inshallah I try my best to take you to the land of Karbala, and we try to receive some of those great lessons, political and social lessons, which Imam Hussein left behind. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us the success and the tawfiq to implement those great lessons of Ashura, those great lessons of Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wassalam. Today we have many problems. We have problems in our society. We have problems in our family. The reason, because up to now, we did not manage to implement the lessons of Ashura, which I believe the lessons of Ashura, all of them are lessons for our daily life. And inshallah, if one day we become successful to implement some of those great lessons, even some of those great lessons, definitely, then the most of these problems that nowadays our life is involved with them, we are not supposed to have. As I said, when months of Muharram arrives, we should do our responsibility. Our responsibility is to commemorate the remembrance of Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wassalam, and try to ponder over this great revolution and try to receive the message of Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wassalam. And also we have another big responsibility. As our forefathers took our hand and went and participated in different sessions which took place for the name of Imam Hussein, for the sake of Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wassalam, also we have responsibility to take the hand of our children and try to make them to be familiar with the way of Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wassalam, with difference of his message. If you go and ponder over those narrations that highlight the significance of Azadari, we can find many authentic hadiths. According to these ahadith, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala considers the highest value for those people that they are mourning for Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam. In this session, I want to share with you one of those ahadith. Hadith which I want to share with you was narrated by Imam al-Sadiq alayhi salatu wassalam. And inshallah, I translate this hadith and I will have few words about the significance of Imamah in Aqidah of Shia. قال الصادق عليه الصلاة والسلام من بكى أو أبكى أو تباكى في مصيبة الحسين حرمت جسده على النار ووجبت له الجنة. Very strange hadith. Imam al-Sadiq alayhi salatu wassalam says, if a person cry for the sorrow of Imam Hussein and make others to cry and even imitate for crying, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make wajib paradise for him, and Allah make forbidden his body for the fire of hell. Just imagine, only by crying for the sorrow of Imam Hussein, or making others to cry, or imitate to cry, wajabat lahul jannah. It's great value. Where we can find such a big reward? Only for the sake of Imam Hussein, this reward is considered for us. So Imam should be very important person. Imam should have a great personality among Islamic society, among the society of mankind, to have such a great value. Who is Imam? There is another hadith. This hadith was narrated by Ali ibn Musa al-Riza alayhi salatu wassalam. Imam al-Riza alayhi salatu wassalam says, إن لكل إمام أحدا في عنقه أوليائه وشيعته. For sure, for each and every Imam there is right over their followers. There is covenant between Imam and his Shia. Who is Imam? In a very simple word, I can say Imam is Khalifatullah, is the real representative of God over this planet. Imam is the manifestation of attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imam is an infallible person that only he has qualification and he has enough capacity to guide human beings. So it's very clear such a person should have many important rights over mankind, especially over his followers. Imam is a person that he only could help us to reach our destination. You know, when we step in this world, our journey is started. Journey to where? Journey toward Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Especially when become mature, our spiritual journey is already started. And on our way, there are a lot of obstacles. We will have a lot of challenges. We need a helper. We need a person to guide us. If we walk during a night time in a dark area, what we need? If we want to go fast, if we want to reach to our destination in a healthy condition, definitely we need a light. During our spiritual journey, really we need to the guidance of our Imam. Imam is a person that the creation of me and you, the creation of this planet, the creation of sky, the creation of the whole galaxies happen because of him. If Imam was not there, the creation of me, you, this planet, sky, the whole galaxies was not supposed to take place. And I can prove it in a logical way. Even in dua, we recite bikum yaftahu, bikum yakhtimu, bikum yunazzilul ghais, bikum yumsaku as-sama an taqa ala al-arz, bikum yunaffisu al-ham, bikum yunaffisu az-zur. For the sake of Imam, rain comes. For the sake of Imam, the present order that we can see in our planet will be continued. Everything happened because of our Imam. As I say, I can prove it. Let me make an example. If me and you build a big university with hundreds of classrooms, with many laboratories, and we accept thousands of students, but our university does not have even one teacher, people will question us and say, why you don't have teacher to teach these thousands of students? Actually, you wasted your money. You wasted your time. If we build a hospital with many rooms, nurses are there, many laboratories are there, but our hospital does not have even one doctor. It's a waste of time, waste of money. I want to say, if Imam is not there, if the guidance of Imam is not there, we will be confused. We will go astray. We never reach to the destination which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala considers for us. Then the creation of me, you, this planet, the whole galaxies happen in vain. In other words, human beings have three types of life. Animalistic life. We are look like animal in this life. The purpose is we step in this world, we eat, we drink, we become fat, we produce generation, and then we will die. This is the summary of animalistic life. Definitely, this life is not the reason that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala creates human beings. There should be another life. The second type of life that all of us have is herbaceous life or herbaceous life. The aim and the result of this life is clear. In this life, there is no difference between us and plant, between me and the tree, between me and vegetable. The aim of this life is clear. We eat to grow. Definitely, this type of life should not be reason for our creation, because we call ourselves as Ashraful Makhluq. We call ourselves as the best creature of this planet. We call ourselves as representative of God. Because the summary and the result of animalistic life and herbaceous life is not something very valuable, that Allah creates us for these two types of life. No, there should be another life. Yes, of course, there is another life. We call a spiritual life. The aim and the purpose of our spiritual life is to reach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And to reach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on our way, there are a lot of obstacles. We will have many challenges. We can face many potholes on our way. To be safe, to reach to our destination in a safe condition, we need to guidance of an infallible leader like 12 Imams, like Prophet Muhammad and his family. If, for example, we don't have Imam, or we don't accept Imam in our life, basically, if we don't accept Imam, we are not ready to listen to his guidance. If we don't have Imam, definitely we remain in confusion. We will be confused forever. We will lose our way. And if we lose our way, if we don't reach to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then our creation should happen in vain. As you remember, I said to you, me and you, sky, sun, stars, the whole galaxies have been created only for the sake of Imam. Because Imam help us to reach to our destination in a safe condition. We step in this world not only to eat and drink and produce generation and grow and then leave this world like animal, like plant. No, this is not the aim. The aim is to reach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are like a drop which for some reason we were separated from a big ocean. Now we should go back to that ocean. That ocean is the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is the majesty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And of course, on our way there are different challenges, different problems, different obstacles. And to reach to our destination, we need to a guide. And that guide could not be any person, anyone except an infallible person. Now we understand why Allah create me and you, this planet, sky, sun, stars, the whole universe for the sake of Imam. Because all of these materials facilitate our journey towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, when we become mature, our spiritual journey is started. And we know on our way there are a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created some means, and those means help us to carry with our spiritual journey. Water, rain, oxygen, sun, wind, clouds, gravity of the earth, plant, even animal, are those means that help us to facilitate our journey. All of them are important. But in the same time, we need a guide. We need the guidance of infallible person. Now we understand why Imam should be there. If Imam is not there, definitely we will be failed in our spiritual journey. Then our creation happen in vain. I end this short lecture by that famous hadith which our Imam narrated. Man mata wa lam ya'rif imam zamanihi mata kamaytatin jahiliya. If a person live in this world and he does not know the Imam of his time, or he does not want to know, when he leave this world, he will have a very bad death, like the death of kuffar in the time of Jahiliyyah. This shows the significance of Imam. Now we understand why Imam is the manifestation of Jalal and Jabarut of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why Imam is the manifestation of attributes, great attributes, and the majesty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the significance of Imam. And among our 12 Imams, Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wassalam has done a lot for us. Actually, in the land of Karbala, in the day of Ashura, fighting was not happen between two groups, between two persons. Fighting happened between humanity and evil. Yes, apparently, in that day, in that land, humanity was slaughtered. But in fact, that day was the victory of humanity. If na'uzu billah, Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wassalam shake the hand of Yazid and accept his leadership, then we could say that humanity was dead. No. Imam Hussein was not ready. He says, I'm not ready to shake the hand of a person like Yazid, to shake the hand of an oppressor like Yazid. Apparently, he became killed, but in reality, Hussein forever will be alive in our brain, in our heart. Today, in our planet, any revolution, a divine revolution happen, definitely that revolution in somehow is inspired by the revolution of Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wassalam. May Allah give us the success to follow the way of Imam Hussein, to ponder more over the revolution of Imam Hussein and drive those lessons that they are necessary for us to implement them in our daily life. Labbaik ya Hussein. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.